Hello everyone, good to have you all. On today's video, I'll be explaining the concept of withdrawal in ND/HND program, how to calculate your grade points, and how to advert the whole withdrawal process when studying nursing in College of Nursing for the newly upgraded program. So here on this particular episode, you see how to calculate your grade points just here on the video. Alright, so here is how to calculate your grade points. So the first thing you put into consideration is the grade point. What grade point system is the particular institution operating with? So for all ND and HND program, the school operates on a 4-point system. So we have the grade point, which is your GP. GP equals 4. So 4 points. You have the 4 points as your GP here. So the next thing you need to consider total number of courses offered by the school. Total number of courses offered by the school is 10. We offer 10 courses as shown in the description in the video. So we have 10 courses. Next thing you need to put into consideration, what is the grading? The grading I mean here is what grade or what score do you need to attain before you get your A, get your B as your grading, get your C. Mind you, there is no D, you're like a normal pass. No, what you actually have in the system is either you get a distinction, or you get B, or you are getting credit. Anything rather than credit is F. So here is how they assign the marks. So on the A system, on the A grading equals 17. If you score from 70 and above, 17 and above, so 70 to 100, 70 to 100, then you're in A grade. If you score from B, that of B is 60 to 69. You have here 60 to 69 to 69. That of C is 50 to 59. To show you how demanding it is. You can actually see there is no D. You're actually having C, and after C, you're having F. So if you're getting below 50, you're in the F system. So here we have 49 to 0. So 49 to 0 is the F. Let me re-edit here. So equals 49 to 0. That's the first thing you need to place into consideration. The next thing you need to place into consideration now is these 10 courses. What is the credit unit offered to each courses? So here we have some total of 10 courses as said earlier on. So the course with the highest credit unit, I'll be placing them first. So the first course we have here is FON, Foundation of Nursing, which is being offered by our College of Nursing. Is a course that contains the fundamental knowledge required in studying nursing anywhere in the world. So in this particular course, this course is having, I think, total number of 4 credit units. I think it's the highest. It's having the total number of 4 credit units. So no matter what you're doing in this life, try your possible best to get whether a or a B on this particular course. So 4 units, you're having some total of 4 units. So the next one we're placing into consideration is the physics. You're in 100 level, so you are offering physics. So the physics here we're placing some total of credit units offered in the school is 2 credit units, a 2 credit units course. 2 credit units. The second one we are having here is your chemistry. Your chemistry you are having some total of 2 credit units also. Here is also 2 credit units. The next one you're having in the tally here is the physiology you're having some total of 2 units. 2 units. So the next one we're having on our list here is English. Communication in English you're having a sum total of 2 units also. So here is 2 units. Then after that you're having computer, use of computer. You also That's 2 units also. So it's a 2 unit course. 2 unit course. So the next one we're having sociology. Sociology is also a 2 unit course. 2 unit course. So the next one you're having on our list here is microbiology. Microbiology here we're having a 3 unit course here. So no matter what you're doing, these courses with higher grade credit unit, you must try your possible best to get an A or a B. And also, I know there are prerequisite courses, and I'll explain that later. The prerequisite courses. So the microbiology, we're having 2 unit course. It's a 2 unit course. So the next one we're having on our point here is anatomy. Anatomy here we have 4 unit course here also. So anatomy is 4 units. So I think it's remaining one particular course that I'm yet to mention. So the last but not the least is the citizenship education. Citizenship education we are having a sum total of 2 units. It's a 2 unit course here. All right. So that's the first you need to consider. So we have considered that of the grade point 4 points, total number of courses over 10. The grading system is 70 to 100 for A, 60 to 69 for B, 50 to 59 for C, 49 to 0 for F. So the credit units offered by each courses. So after that, next you need to place into consideration is the total number of units, total number of credit units. The number of credit units we have here, we have a sum total of 25 units in total. So 25 units is the total number of units we're having here in total. So after that of the 25 units, now how do you calculate your grade point? How do you calculate your grade point, and which individual falls, which grade point do you fall under that I will advise you not to think of it at all? So here is the very crucial part of this video. So now the grade point system, as I said, is a 4 grade point system. So if you are getting a grade point, if you got a grade point of 0 to 1, 0 to 1, incoming grade point of 0 to 1, 0 to 1, individuals on these categories fall under withdrawal. Yeah, individual on this category falls under the withdrawal candidate, or the withdrawn candidate fall under the withdrawn candidate. And also you can actually be on this withdrawn candidate if you fail the prerequisite courses. Now, what are these prerequisite courses? As I promised to explain, prerequisite courses are those courses that you need to pass. Yes, there are courses that you are expected to pass. You are not expected to get F in all. These particular courses include your FON, which is Foundation of Nursing, your anatomy, and physiology. These are the 3 prerequisite courses needed. So from the look of things, with the highest grade point being assigned to these courses I mentioned, the moment an individual fails, it has the tendency of reducing your grade point to fall under this category of 0 to 1. So individual that gets a grade point or a GP of 0 to 1 will be withdrawn. Yeah. So individual that got a GP of less than 2. So GP, we have second category of individual. Second category of individual we're having here is individual with 0. Sorry, I said from 1 to 1.9. Individual from 1 to 1.9, 1.9. That is student on probation. Yeah, I'll explain. That is student on probation. So that there is student on probation. So who are the students on probation? So students on probation are individuals that got a grade point of 1 to 1.9. They were not withdrawn from the school, but they are being placed on probation. But mind you, you can't be placed on probation for 2 consecutive semesters. So for example, you are placed on probation on first semester 100 level. That's actually a sign of you to sit up in your second semester 100 level. If you didn't sit up in your second semester 100 level, you can't be placed on probation twice. So if you're placed on probation twice, you'll be withdrawn. So individuals of those category have the tendency of being withdrawn if they're not able to leave this probation state to another state. So the next individual we're having here is individual with clear passes. So individual with clear passes. So first of all, no, sorry, before that of individual with clear passes, no, the third category we are having on our list here is the individual with carryover individual. So individuals with carryover. So now this individual will carry over irrespective of a grade point. You can actually get a grade point of 3.5 something, but you're having a particular course to carry over. So this particular individual here, their grade point does not really determine their stay in the school. Just you are that getting everything, but they have carryover. There are some courses that are to carry over in the next semester. So these individuals are just there. So university, so yeah, it does not have a fixed grade point to it. So no fixed point to it. No fixed point to it. So the next individual here is individual with clear passes. Clear passes. So these individuals here, irrespective of their grade points, but they didn't have any carryover in their courses. So in any courses, they had clear passes. They got either an A, B, or C. So this individual, they are good to go irrespective of their grade points, but no carryover here. No carryover. So these are the three individuals we have. So the next thing we are placing into consideration here is now how do I attain this grade point of 0 to 0.1, grade point of 1 to 1.9, and the rest, which is from 2 and above. So individual with grade point of 2 and above, which is the last individual here, grade point of 2 and above, that the individual that are given the opportunity to continue schooling without any problem. So 2 and above, 2 above. So these are the individuals that are given the opportunity to continue schooling. So yeah, that's just that. So when I continue, I will still explain on the video how it's being calculated later on. In this unique program, you can actually see how different it is as compared to that of the basic program. The basic program, they only do that of the PTS. If I'm to do the comparison, they only do that of the PTS. And that of the PTS is that the individuals there are actually expected to write just one particular exam. After that particular exam, students will be withdrawn. And at the end of the day, those that pass the PTS have the possibility to stay in the school. The only thing that can actually draw them back is receipt. If you're having a receipt, you receipt that particular course before you kickstart a new semester. That's just the only thing there. But the possibility of you scaling through your PTS exam and scaling through your nursing stay in College of Nursing is just there after the PTS exam. But for this ND/HND program, in as much as you have gotten your first grade, your first GPA, and your CGPA at the end of the semester, you still need to stay up and keep reading. Stay up because at every point in time, at any point in time during the course of studying, the tendency of you losing your stay in the school is actually there. That of the probation, student on probation, you can be placed on probation this semester, 200 level. You can be placed on probation in 200 level. You can be placed on probation in 300 level. That's just how scary it is. Unlike that of the PTS, whereby after the PTS you're done. So you need to still stay up and do it. If your grade point is low, you need to still keep pushing your grade point to increase it. So if I'm to do that particular comparison with basic program, in basic program, that's why when I say people in basic program, if they're bringing the comparison of reading, I think the ND/HND students are the one that needs that advice the more. You think nursing school that of PTS should be only the fee. After PTS, some students feel reluctant. Ah, yes, I'll just get a receipt and I'll have to like write or have to repeat a class. But this particular one, if you are not staying up and doing at the end of the day, you end up getting a very, very low grade point. And that low grade point can make you leave the school.